Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. Finds Isaac to Slaw. Complete. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. A pickup of 17. And that is good for Detroit 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Off play action, Goff. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On 1st down, it's gone. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Gibbs will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. Caught out wide. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. Offense to the line. Here we go. Play fake. Jackson. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Lions in the nickel. This is third down.
It's now third down and 4.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Lions' 11-yard line.
This is Henry on second. And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up. Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on first. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Offense to the line fast. Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Jacob Sailors now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap here to go. He put everything he had into this one. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep. or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another run for Henry. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hutchinson on the tackle. A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down, snap to Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he dodged the tackle. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. And forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. The toss now to Henry. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Moving quickly, trying to get set. Jackson now on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. And he's tackled for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Sailors now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Goff working from the pistol. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the gun, Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Football's on the 48. Here we go, first down. Again, Goff. He's going to push one deep down there. This is caught inside the 15. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Working quickly here. Here's Lamar. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th down, it's Jackson. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, Henry. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard. Offense in a hurry up here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Hill now from the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. From the gun, Jackson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Jackson looking to throw. The left side caught by Andrews. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down. They'll throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. And the Ravens will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
I know that jet sweep didn't result in a home run, a splash play, Kate. That's a body blow. In boxers, they love to go to the body because if they do it enough, they know that knockout can come.
They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
It's now third down and 3.
Now Jackson on third down. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the 2, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Jackson to throw it. Flushed out now to his left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. To the right, he's got Tesla. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. With 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Back to throw it. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. And somehow they've reached time remaining in the half.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. And his kick is good, and what a first half that was as we officially go into the locker rooms now, all tied up. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. And off now to Hill. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Lamar now from the gun. Andrews with the catch. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. On the move, headed right. Likely's got it right side. And this one doesn't go far. A dose of the hurry-up here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That's a short gain of 1, and that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
Escapes the pocket. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down. Now it's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Working quickly here. First down. Here's Lamar. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And he gets this forward to the 19. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, a run for Henry. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast. Jackson out of the gun on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's making a bid for it. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Goff on 1st and 10. He's trying to push the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. Well, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's going to be a Baltimore first. Jackson throwing here. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Offense to the line fast.
13 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, give to Hill. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down behind.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He was looking for Mark Andrews. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and the 11.
3rd and long for him here. This is completed downfield to Likely. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Give right up the gut to Hill. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Sailors now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st down, it's Goff. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. second down coming up. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Goff on third. It's on target to Williams. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw from Goff. Sends this to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown Detroit. The Lions cut it to 1 late in the third. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third through the air this game. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Now give it to Hill. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
From the gun, Jackson. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up 2nd down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Flying down the middle with Henry. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Changing it up here. Jackson trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. 4th down, here's Jackson. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff.
Absolutely fires this one right side. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
They run. Here's Henry. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 38-yard line.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Jackson now on 3rd. Andrews snags another one. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. They're going to try to throw for it. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Jackson yet again. Headed out right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terry on Arnold has it. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down throw for Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Sailors now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Complete left side. It's to Slaw. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. Buying some time right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They're going to throw again. Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Ahead of 4th down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw. He's going deep this time. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Ravens with a little more work to do to win it here. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. This one's to Andrews outright. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Setting up to pass. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's out of bounds. So it's going to be 3rd down and maybe their last snap before trying a potential game winner.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Jackson trying to sneak it. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game. You
could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Sailors now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. He rolls to his right. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Taken in by Williams outright. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. This is completed downfield to Likely. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the 1st down as well, and move them into field goal range. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, here's Lamar. Headed out right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Everything coming down to the leg of Tyler Loop. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And they've taken back the lead. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Kansas City.